flooded bean field? There we go. Whole mess of them feisty little channel cat. Oh no. Yes. The flooded willow and bean field pulling up on the island. It's like my version of my tropical getaway on the island. If your rivers bust out of their banks and are flooding fields and it's mid and late spring, better hit them flooded fields because there's gonna be fish in them. Start with a couple worms on the hook, of course. I mean, you got to start with a glob of worms. If the fish, you figure out the fish are biting real good or right exactly where the fish are at, then you can get conservative and move to one worm. But yeah, you always got to start with the glob. The Big Pin 7000 power graphite. Yes, it is full of power. A little overkill for here, but at least give me some longer casts to get out there and at least 6 inches of water, okay? Because this is a flooded flat bean field and got to be averaging about good at least 11 inches of water. So this long pole will get me in at least 4 to 6 inches of water. This has caught more fish than your St. Croix on Santee Cooper has or will in the next 20 years, okay? We got the Abu Garcia Max Graphite Composite. I believe this is about a 7-foot stick paired with the long casting Shakespeare, okay, 840, and it has two ball bearings, okay. I've had to have had this for at least 67 years, and I'm sure I found it on a riverbank somewhere. And yeah, you know when you got mice chews on your grip, that you are an experienced veteran, an expert in your field. Also notice, check the red wrap on the eyelets, okay, with the maroon, and we fade into the darker brown with the black wrap. Yeah, mismatch. And if you do not have a white spray painted tip on your pole, it's a must. You're a total amateur. Huh, this surprisingly has a pretty decent drag. The back reels, I mean, it locks, but yeah, it's got some serious back reel play there. No biggie, long as it locks, that's all that matters. Okay, bombs away. Oh yeah, we got at least 27 feet on that. To steal a line from Catfish Dave, we got the truck bed style rod holder. Yeah, looks good, works good. Pretty stout. They're pretty rigid rod holders. They yeah, I've had a couple truck beds pulled into the water, but it's been years. You know, you get a big carp or something and you know, you could lose your truck bed, so. Oh, that's funny for talking smack on my truck bed holder. I about lost this rod. I didn't get it on film. It almost launched over the tailgate. Gotta be a carp. He hit it like a freight train. This should be a Trilene commercial right here. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right, buddy, got you. All right. Catfish tonight. I'm in a funny mood. I'm in a smart aleck, weird, just catch some fish kind of mood. Man, he's scrawny. Beautiful little channel cat. Yep. A lot of times when it rains, you get flash flood type conditions. You know, a quarter mile over that way in that tree line, a quarter mile over that way in that tree line is a raging river. Woo! He about got me with the hook. You could not go over there and fish that right now without tying a brick on your line to keep it on the bottom. It's got trees floating down. It's raging, like raging. Okay, it's out of the banks. The river's running through the timber along the banks. It's raging. And you could tell yourself, well, I'll just go further upriver and fish where it's not out of the banks. But it's difficult. It's difficult to fish those swift-moving rivers. But everybody tries to do it. You know, there's other options. When you get a big heavy rain, everybody wants to run to a river and fish. There's other options. These fish are moved into this flooded field to feed because of high water and high rain. You don't always have to find a river and fish out in that gushing water that's impossible to fish. Getting a bite on both poles. I believe. Got him. Little eater there. Cool. Oh yeah. Another eater. Okay, I've got this drum that I caught earlier. Crappie fishing. It's a video where I was catching crappie, spawning crappie on the big dam, Federal Reservoir Dam. And this was like the first or second fish I caught. And it's actually the same day. It's later on in the afternoon. And I'm gonna cut him up and use him for bait here. Oh yeah. Man, these little fish are hitting hard. That's on the cut drum. Cut drum. See, here we go. This is why he's got just a face full of weeds and grass or something. But that's why I wanted to get out over that stuff. Nice clean looking fish. I think I say every fish is nice. I never say, that is a crappy looking fish. Every time I pick up the rod, there's so many sticks and things out there in the water, I kind of gotta pick it up and find an open gap to be ready to set the hook. There he is. Little guy, little guy. About a 14-inch channel cat, little guy. We're gonna keep him though. I need to get my freezer stocked up with a couple meals worth of catfish nuggets, and there's no shortage of small channel cat anywhere throughout the Midwest. Nothing wrong with keeping a mess of these little channel cat. Yeah, whole mess of fish. Channel cat, baby, channel cat. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get on out of here. Just a little something to think about. whenever the rivers are raging, you get a big flash flood, a couple inches of rain, rivers are rolling, you don't always have to run down to the river to catch them. Flooded fields off the edge of the river, at the upper end of a lake, flooded fields just in general along a river. They can create a great opportunity, easy access. All the lakes nowadays are pinned off. You can't pull right up to the lakes and stuff. Can't sit on your tailgate and fish no more. It's all been taken away. But every now and then you can. Relaxing way to fish. Park your car by a bean field and tear them up. Simple. Some junky old poles, simple worms for bait. Throw them out there. Bang, bang, bang. All right. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you at the next spot. Later.